Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video. Today I'm going to show you guys what to do with your poetic tomestones in Endwalker. Now this is for those of you who are in Endwalker and done the main story. So the first thing that I recommend, and a lot of people also would recommend, is using your poetic tomestones on the Realm Reborn weapons, up to the Zodiac, or the animal weapons in Heavensward, also known as the relic weapons. These are some of the best looking weapons in the game so far, by most people, and they are poetic heavy quest lines. If you need help with this, I do have a playlist for both the anima and the Zodiac weapons, if you guys are looking forward to that. So if relic weapons don't fit your fancy, the next thing I recommend using your poetics on is leveling up your alt jobs. Each expansion will have their own gear set that will take you through the whole 10 levels. So Reborn has Ironworks, Heavensward has Shire, Stormblood's got Skaven, and Shadowbringers has the Cryptlurker set. This is going to be all augmented gear, and they'll be at the highest item level of that expansion. Now the good thing about it is that your jobs will also share the gear if it's in the subcategory. So like Reapers and Dragoons share the same aiming set, Monk and Samurai share striking, Ninja shares aiming, Aiming has their own gear set, Magic DPS have their own gear set, Healers have their own, and Tanks have their own, so you'll be able to use the same gear set for multiple jobs, saving yourself a crap ton of gil. So instead of spending gil on the market board getting gear, you can use your poetic tomestones to gear up everybody as well, including the accessories. And then when you're done with that, you can either pass in that gear for Grand Company seals or desynthesize it for your crafters. Alright, so here we are at my Grand Company. So make sure that you have the seal sweetener buff up for extra seals. So when you pass in your gear, you'll get 1778 base, but with the buff you get 1956. So you ultimately want to make sure that you send your gear into your Grand Company when you're done with it. Now, you go to the quartermaster next to it, and then you use your Grand Company seals to buy either duck bones, which you can get for straight up gil for 260 each, just sell them to a vendor. You can get around, I think, 56 or 59,000 for 90,000 Grand Company seals. You can get coke, hardened sap, animal fat, stuff like this for your submarine building or your airship building in your free company workshops. You can get stuff for the relic weapon that you're going to be needing for Heavensward. This also includes these items here. You can get dark matter for repairing your gear, repairing your airship and submarine parts when they break with grade 6 dark matter. You can get these lock boxes that will give you minions and sometimes a rare mount if you're lucky. You also got some music, you also got emotes, housing items, and also you also can get some gear from your Grand Company if you like how it looks as well. So if you have all your alt jobs taken care of, then you use your poetics to trade in for Grand Company seals. Next thing you can do with your poetics is desynthesis. So you need a level 30 crafter, and you will unlock desynthesis in the Oda market. I have a video about that too. So when you desynthesize an item or fish for culinarian, your skill level will go up. If your skill level is higher than the item level of the fish or the gear you're desynthesizing or housing item, you have a chance of getting rare materials from said item. This is very crucial in getting items to make glamour primal weapons or the extreme fights. They will drop their item personally through their chest, or you can desynthesize their weapons to get said item. Alright, so the last thing I would recommend is in Heavensward, you have the Primal Exchange in Idleshire, which is going to be right here. Now, a lot of people recommend this as well. I personally don't, but what you do is you're going to be buying grade 3 Thavnerian topsoil if you are a gardener in this game. You are going to be using your poetics to get unidentified ores. You can get this through the beast tribes or the tribe quests in A Realm Reborn. I think the kobolds give you the ores, or you can do treasure maps as well. They also will give you the ores from dragon skin maps in Heavensward, or you can straight up buy them from this vendor here. They'll give you 150 poetics for 1 ore. Then you go ahead and trade those topsoils. The topsoils increase the crossbreeding of your plants, and there's a lot of materials that you can get from gardening that can yield a lot of gil or make some very good housing items. But you want to talk to Hesmina here to get those with poetics. Now the other thing that you guys can get is these materials here. These are good for making the Heavensward primal weapons. The scintillant nuggets I personally use to make scintillant rings of aiming, which I turn into grandcompany seals, which I made a video about that. The demi crystals here are also used in some primal weapon glamours as well. You also have materia, which is absolutely useless because you only can get grade 6. And because grade 6 materia can only be melded in the first red or forbidden slot in gear, it is completely a waste. Even if you transmute it into crafting or gathering materia, even those materia cannot be over melded past the first forbidden slot, and mostly that slot is best used for grade 10 materia. So materia in general is not a good choice, and your chances of getting the increased grade materia through transmutation is really low, so do not waste your time with this. For personal gain, you have music, and you have a housing item that cannot be traded in. So if you guys want your music, or if you're a collector like me, make sure you get your music first. Otherwise, focus on getting the Icon Mithrite, metal, fibers, and hides if you're looking to make primal weapons from Heavensward, or the scintillant nuggets if you're going for the rings. They are very, very cheap. Okay, so I recommend those as well. Now, as an honorable mention, in A Realm Reborn relic weapons, you'll have these things called mysterious maps. Which you do them, you will get some gil for the treasure map itself, but also you will get Alexandrite. This is for the relic weapon. And you'll need 75 tomestones for each mysterious map. So if you want to work on your Realm Reborn relic weapon and also make some gil, the mysterious maps are something that I would highly recommend spending your poetics on as well, or if you just want straight up gil. Eventually it will all add up if you buy enough of them, if the other options are just not for you. So I figured I'd just recommend that as well. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't leave a like if you found this useful. Any comments, questions, and or concerns, please put in the comment section down below. I'll be more than happy to help you guys out any questions you might have. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content and join the First Brood. If you guys want to join my Discord server, the link will be in the About section down below or the world icon on my YouTube banner. If you guys want to support my channel monetarily, I do have YouTube memberships available. Both are completely optional. So until next time, before walking the glorious light of Lord Bahamut, always remember to keep forging ahead.